Well, hello, beauty accessorizers and friends. How are you today? Hopefully you're all doing well. You made it to Friday. What a thrill. To me, every day is a Friday or Saturday or Sunday. I love it. Having a cup of tea. And my first sip of tonight will be Mary Mint Green Tea. Let's check and see if it's caffeinated. Let me put the glasses on, I can't tell. Contains caffeine. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Wow. Do they make any that do not contain caffeine? I don't know. But it's day 3. Boy, that coffee maker, tea maker really gets the water hot. This tea is hot, hot, hot. Oh, I always love green tea, and I always love a nice mint tea. So right on point. No problems here. Not tasting the minty flavor yet. It hasn't steeped long enough, but I'm sure it's going to be good. Well, guys, welcome to day 3. And as you've probably figured out by now, I am not going in consecutive order of the days of the week. I am filming 3 times a week, and each week I film and upload on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So this is my 3rd day of the week, and the 3rd day with palettes of Christmas past. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. And by some of the comments, I believe you are really enjoying this. Let's see. I have nothing new to show you today. That's a good thing. But I do want to review the palette of Christmas past with you. So it was the Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Nirvana 18 pan palette. Oh, 9 mattes and 9 pretty little things, PLTs. Because there's a mixture of finishes. There's shimmers, there's glitters, there's those silky, milky, liquidy colors like the one I have on my eyes today. I went out today to the Dollar Tree. I was looking for something. Oh, a latch hook, because I want to tighten my hair finally. I found a way that I think will hold. I haven't tried it yet, but I think it's going to hold. Anyway, I found a latch hook. Didn't find it at the Dollar Tree. I've seen them there before, but I had to go to the beauty supply store. So I had to go out, and I said, why not do my eyes with this lovely palette? Because I wanted to get back in it. I'm trying to wear the palettes that I pull, my palettes of Christmas past, at least 2 times before I put them away. So today I went in with a deep brown over here. Can you see that? That deep brown right there. And then I went in with this pretty little color here that's like, ooh, it's so silky, it's so buttery, it's so soft. I knew I had to get my fingers in this pretty little thing. I knew it. So yes, that's what I have on my eyes right here. It is so pretty. And this look went on my eyes about 12 o'clock and it's still going strong. Loving it. And I didn't do too much else with my face. I went in with the Dior powder foundation, and I must have used a few other things, concealer from Dior as well, but that's about it. So this palette is phenomenal. This palette is simply the best, in my opinion, for the holidays, because I think I'm going to say that about all of them, really. I have no idea, but what's not to love about it? You have so many looks here. You have your traditional looks. I mean, it's not a bright red, it's a reddish orange here, but then you have this burnt orange that almost looks like red, and then you have your typical green. So you can create a typical Christmas red and green look. You have a look a color that's almost like a silver with a little bit of purple or blue in it, and then you have a gold tone, so you can do your silver and golds if you want, but then you have this beautiful blue, and you can do blue and silver. Who doesn't like that at the holidays? Or green and gold. But then you can do everyday looks like this. So, case closed. It's a great palette, a lovely palette. Alrighty, now I want to review a few things. First of all, I told you that I hope that these videos, that this little content here about palettes of Christmas past would be enlightening and fun. Fun because I get to create looks from the palettes I haven't used in a while. These palettes have been sitting back there in the wardrobes, no play, no show, no anything for a year at least, if not years. So fun because they're like new, bright, shiny toys, right? Yes. And enlightening because we have gone over a couple of things like conscious consumerism. That means thinking about what you want to purchase and really knowing that you want that item before you bite the bullet. So that is so important because we have to look back and see what we have, whether or not we liked it, whether or not it served us. So I'm just trying to remind you to be conscious of how you spend your money. So conscious consumerism, we talked about that 2 times this week. And second of all, I think that you don't want to be triggered by the community. You don't want to watch everybody talking about this and that and saying how great it is, and then they never pull it out again and they never use it again. I'm guilty, I know. But you want to be conscious, so you don't want to have FOMO, fear of missing out, because they say it's great and they say you gotta have it and you want to get it before it sells out. No, consider carefully your purchases and pull out what you have and see if you can create a holiday look, an everyday look, a party look, anything that you want from the palettes you have. And finally, I want to talk about shutting off advertisements. You want to shut that down. Go to your Google page, wherever it is that they are sending in 5-10 times a day, sales here, buy this, look at this, don't miss out on this. Shut that down so that you are not worrying about what you think you should be buying. Don't let them control you. You do you. If you see something you like, think about it, see how it fits into the scheme of things that you have, and then make a wise purchase. Now I'm getting off my soapbox. That's it. That's the enlightenment that I wanted to bring you for this week. Yes, it's so important because we have so many eyeshadow palettes and so many makeup items that, truth be told, we don't need anymore. But we love it. And I'm guilty of loving it too. And that's not to say that I am not making purchases for the holiday season, because I have already, and I have some back there, and I have some coming. But they were well thought out, and when I felt like I was influenced by advertisement or other people, I really considered, was this something that I needed or I wanted? To be truthful, most of them were just wants, but they were well considered before I purchased them. Alrighty, tea in hand. Lowry's 12 Days of Joy here. Let's get to it. Oh, did you notice the tree? I hope you did. I put it right here, and I put the presents that I've received so far from this 12 Days of Joy right around the tree. I thought that was a good touch. So let's open her up. And I'm probably going to have to stand it up just so we can get into it better. And remember, here it says, a little gift to make you glow, spreading happiness as you go. And on this side it says, pamper yourself in luxury. And now we're looking for door number 3. Excuse the ring light. Got extra light going on. I want you to see the wording there. This is a lovely self-care advent calendar. So here is door number 3. Let's open it up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's this? What's this? It's tiny, but whoa. What is that? It's a little bag, a little knapsack. And let me get the little piece of paper out that has our brand name on it. Shut this up. Close it up. Ooh, I'm excited, guys. This is different. I'll put the calendar down below. The name of the brand there. And I realized when I was editing yesterday that you didn't get a peek at the name before I did because it was out of focus. So anyway, sorry about that. Oh my goodness, can I get into this? Cute little velvet sack that I can use for earrings. I can reuse this for sure. Oh my goodness. Keep rings in. I have so many little sacks like this. I just love them. Let me see, I'm trying to get in it with one hand. Alrighty. Should I shake it out? Will it come out? What is that? What is it, guys? Alrighty, look at what came in that pouch, or that little sack. A necklace, silver tone with a little bit of sparkle on the end. Can you see that? It's open in the back, but it's so cute. That is adorable. I did not expect that. Okay, that's my third gift. Now, let's see if we can do this better tonight. So I have the paper here. Let me get in focus. I'm going to open it up and try to get it. Oh, you know, I had a feeling it just might be. Can you see that? Yes, indeed, it is. That's too funny. Too funny. Dior. All right. Let's get out the Lancome little chest and see what I have. These are the two palettes from Dior. I think this is last year's. And I think this one is 2023 or 2022. Anyway, we'll find out. So let's go look over here in my Dior drawer and try to find some other pieces of Dior that came out around the holiday as well. And maybe some that didn't. Okay, my friends, I put the necklace on. I hope you can see it. It's quite cute. I decided to change out my earrings and put these on that I have in my collection that kind of resemble the necklace. So I wanted you to see what it looked like. So yeah, here it is. That was a surprise. Alrighty, now to the palettes. I've already cleaned off the makeup. I need to put on some primer, which I didn't do. I don't know what I was thinking of, but let's do that real quick, just a little bit. Now, Dior is not your it is an everyday makeup, but it's more of a couture type of makeup. So you really put, usually, someone on a budget like myself, you put some thought for sure into purchasing one of these palettes because they cost a little more. Now, not to say that Pat McGrath doesn't cost, because she costs just as much, but you know you're going to get a much different effect and a great amount of payoff from Pat McGrath, whereas you don't get that much color at this point in the holiday palettes from Dior. So looking back at Dior from 2022, and just a side note, I usually purchase my holiday or Christmas palettes every other year from Dior. So if I purchased one in 2022, I skipped 2023 and I purchased 2024. So this year for 2025, I'm skipping it, and hopefully next year I will pick up one. So that's how I usually roll with Dior. Now, from 2022, I purchased both of the little holiday palettes from Christmas Past. This one is a all-inclusive palette, and it's nice feel to this little velvet here, and it had this lever that you pull down and you get into the palette, and it's all inclusive, like I said, because you have your eyeshadows right here, 5 pans, that's the brush, and then you have your highlighter, 2 blushes, and then your lip choices down below. So really nice bang for your buck, plus you get that wonderful mirror, and the colors are basic and they can take you into holiday and into everyday. Like I said, they're not anything extraordinary. They're not runway colors or anything like that, but they're nice colors. And the same year, 2022, I purchased the 5-pan palette. This one you do not pull down on that piece. It's just a bar for decor. But you got 5 colors in this pan, very nice neutral colors that anybody can wear. That was 2022. 2024, here it is, so pretty, so different. You could pull down on this lever in the 5-pan palette. And by the way, I did not buy the all-inclusive, just this one from this year, but I bought a few other pieces. So a mirror again, and there are your basic colors. They're not too different from 2022. If you want to be honest about it, not too different, but I did study them before I purchased them. One brown looks more brown, and the other one looks more plummy brown. So that was the difference, and that was a plus in my book. So since I purchased this one in 2022, I'm going to assign the number 2 to it. 2022 for number 2, and I'm putting it in my box. Gonna shake it up and see which palette I'm going to use. I purchased this palette in 2024, so I'm gonna put the 4 in the box and shake it up, and then I'll know which one to use. I do not want to be biased and pick a favorite. I mean, really, they're not that different, right? It doesn't matter. But I do have a favorite over them. I'll tell you after I pick the number. So 2024, and that is my favorite one because it has that brown in it, and it's pretty. But it has that brown in it that is not quite a brown, it's more plummy, and me and my plums, we love each other. So this is going to be the palette that I use for today's look, day 3. I'm excited. You know where I'm going to start. I'm going to just do a simple look. We're just going to take it right here. I got to use that color. Be still, my heart. Where are we going to use it? Let's use it. Let's do the usual. Maybe a different brush. Where's the brushes? Where's the beef? Remember that commercial? My brushes are a little stained from the last look, but actually this is not too far off from the color. Where's the beef? There's a dog out there who's not happy being outside. Okay, you may say this is close to last night's look. But look at that. That's pretty. That is a color I really like. I don't know why I don't pull this palette more, because this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Don't I love her? The ghosts, the palettes of Christmas Past. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They make you realize that you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing by overlooking them. They are the bomb. So nice when a brand makes holiday palettes that can be used every day. And that's what you want, because that's money that you're putting out for those special palettes, and you want to be able to wear them every day. Okay, should we go in with this color? Let's just try it and see. Oh, it's pretty. It's satiny. It's got a good feel to it. Oh my. My, my, my. Oh my. This is nice. Very nice. Don't you like it? Don't you really, really like it? You know Dior is one of my favorite brands. Just look at my drawer over there. It is all about Dior. And I really haven't purchased a palette or anything as of late from Dior. Been tempted to, but just haven't. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. One of these three here. Is that too close? Maybe this. This we did something similar to the other night. So let's go right in here with my finger. Let's just see. Yeah, that little fella outside is not happy. No, he doesn't want to be out there, I don't think. You like that? I'm going to finish up my eyes and come back and we'll do the other little necessities together. I'll be right back. Ooh, I did use some powder from Dior, and I did tiptoe into 2022's palette for that brown right there to put right there in the lower lash line. Yeah, I had to, but basically I kept it simple. I was going to use this lipstick because it's in that special case, but when I looked to see what lipstick I had in here, I'm thinking, no, it's just too blah. I'm going to use one of these. This is the case from 2024, but I'm going to definitely use one of these lipsticks or liquid lipsticks from 2024, the deeper shade. Oh yeah. This is Julia. And I want to look a little more shinier because it's a Christmas party in my mind. It's special. We're going to use Pixie. Pixie has that glow about it. It's the Glow Mist from Pixie. Can you see my glow? Guys, this is my look for the third night of Palettes of Christmas Past. And just to recap, I'm doing 12 of these videos, and we're on the third one. We're not doing them in consecutive order, but we're doing them in the order that I upload. So I upload 3 times a week, and you will get a look 3 times a week. And this is the third one for the week. I'm loving it. Guys, tell me what you think down in the comments section. I love you for watching. Thank you for being here. And I'm going to sign off. I am so happy with the tea, the green mint tea for tonight. The little necklace. Oh, what a treat. And the look. Perfecto. I love it. Dior. 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 Oh, I love Dior. I love Dior. Oh, and what is this look? This is a party look.